So the Army Black Knights offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Second down, gonna throw it. Wilson open on the right side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the up.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He's got it, first down and more. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Black Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Oh, he's got some space.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. You're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense
got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Out wide right, it's Danzy. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Boston. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. caught in the backfield. It's Tucker. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, it's picked off.
Man, great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win 1st and 2nd down, bring their dime personnel on the field 3rd and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeaway.
On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. Here's a give to Joyner. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Takes the handoff. It's Davison. He's got enough. Finds a crease at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Army!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Running inside, it's Davison. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Got his man on the right. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. New set of downs after the completion. Drops back on 1st down. Fires left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Davison. Could be an alley. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Right at the line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's looking to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman Williams. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Reynolds. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. And the 49ers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Off play action on first down. Out wide right, it's Williams. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. They'll run it. It's Alexander. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Right side, it's Tucker. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. Keeps the play going. Going for 6. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Army! A pick 6. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Tucker. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to take a shot on second and short. Out wide right, it's Boston. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Fresh set of downs going up top. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw one first. Throws toward the end zone. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, it's Alexander. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The 49ers will kick it away to start the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Coming out of the locker room, Coach Albin told me this team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, this offense has been having its way all day long with this defense, but finally the defense creates a negative play. Let's see if that now gives them a little more confidence to get back in this game.
Got his man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They just keep firing. Makes the grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Fires to the middle. Right side, it's Anderson. Touchdown, Black Knights! Rolled his way into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Gets the back moving. The snap, wants to throw to start this drive. That's caught by Williams. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the 49ers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Complete to Williams over the middle. Breaks free in the middle. The 30. Inside and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Black Knights sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again, or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Left side, it's Joyner. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Wilson has it over the middle. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. 2nd down, going to throw it. Unloads to the right. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The Black Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football.
Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Army! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. And he tacks on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
The fake wants to throw. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Black Knights offense will go to work. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football. Man, this has been impressive.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Out wide left, it's Wilson. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And a sack will be the final play of this one.
This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up to the semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, the Tigers head coach told me pregame, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. The kick team grabs the ball.
Ball security is paramount. These special teams mistakes will always come back to haunt you. This one inside of the 20. How about this opportunity? Offensively, you come out here, this ball's got to get in the end zone.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll hand it off. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and then draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Hawkeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. In these postseason games in the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks... script play. But man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
He goes out of bounds. The gain moves it across the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Chris, this is really the...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Here comes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
With the catch, it's Warren. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Jackson. Comes up with the catch. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looking to throw yet again. Here comes the rush. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's not going to get there short of the 1st down. Brings up 4th. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it, 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it in 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him 1st down yardage? A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the draw. Slides to avoid the big hit. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 47. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The Hawkeyes pick up enough for a 1st down here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught by the receiver. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up 1st down at the 33. And the Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Movement here from the tight end. There's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
That game moves the ball to the 17. surprised the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joe. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, as they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here in the red zone. He's been so effective getting into the end zone this year. This is where I think they need to double-team him, Chris.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Hawkeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the tailback's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Iowa. A much-needed counterpunch. They'll line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking downfield. It's Jackson. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. 2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Here comes the pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. A deep shot to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st. Quick pass, the catch is made. He stopped right at the line and sure tackling. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment.
What a threat this returner is, and he has been all season long. He's so experienced. explosive. You can see the speed. And here he takes it back for 6 to give his team the lead. What a massive play and a huge momentum swing in this game.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. As we start this drive, let's check with Holly on the field.
Checking in from the Hawkeyes sideline, there is a ton of excitement right now as their wide receiver just broke the team season record for receiving yards on that last drive. That made him the program's leader. School history made here today, but he's not done yet. He's jogging back out on the field. He can continue to add to that total. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. And then first down, they go right back to him. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Dropping back, it's Jackson. He'll throw it now. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, that's a beautiful release by this wide receiver. Watch as he creates the space on the slant route, and now it's just about an accurate throw. And if you can frame this ball up and allow the wide receiver to run through the pass, now you're going to get some yards after the catch, which is exactly what happens.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice run setting up third down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on fourth down? I think they should be willing to go for it on fourth down, even if they don't get it. The opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, LSU. Caught in the end zone. They've thrown for the score.
This is really high-level football. It's about timing and spacing, in particular when the field gets condensed. Quarterback throws it on time. Beautiful route by the wide receiver, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it on a crossing route. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback. recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him, extending the play now. That's a big hit at the end, but on the fresh set of downs. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this court...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. He's got some space. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Grab down the middle. It's Warren. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air. It's Jackson. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Hawkeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver where they're just going to wear him out en route to a win. If you want to throw the slant, you've got to predetermine before the snap. If you've got the slant window and frame up the wide receiver, that's an easy completion.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. He shreds the tackle. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Hawkeyes are in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! This offense is still clicking.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Handoff to the back. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second to short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this guy has such a nose for the goal line now. Second rushing touchdown of the game. I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. They're going to run it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And there's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff on a single back formation. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Back to throw. It's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Warren. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the pressure's on. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. As we start this drive, let's check with Holly. What have you got?
Checking in from the Iowa sideline, that quarterback just jogged off the field with a ton of enthusiasm and high fives from his teammates. He just broke this season record for passing touchdowns for the school, and they are making sure that he knows they are aware of it. They are making sure to save that game ball for him. He's got to run right back out there and get right back to work. But guys, they did take a moment to celebrate the history we just witnessed. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Pressure is coming. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Grinding away with a running game. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. He's going to hand this off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. He fires it down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looks to the left, pass caught, breaks into the clear, touchdown, LSU, and the route is on. Huge play to stretch the lead and close in on another victory Joel, trying to take a perfect record to the championship game. Look at this. They faked the PAT and try to throw for it. The fake is picked off. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
45-14.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. He'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. A positive start for this freshman, Joe, has had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, and he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. This defense makes another big play. What else could go wrong for this offense today? So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 3rd down play for this offense. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky, because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We're exactly right. As big of a
Here we go. Two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome, folks, to this season's ultimate game, the College Football Playoff National Championship game. It's the Tennessee Volunteers against the LSU Tigers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This is what this team has prepared for all season long. They opened the season as a heavy favorite, but they've had a target on their back each and every week. It has been difficult to remain undefeated and ready to rock, but here they are. Coach said he told his team in the locker room, all the expectations are on you. My only expectation is that you support each other, look at the men around you, and make sure you're there for each other during the game. Preseason expectations, target on the back, but execution is the focus here tonight. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and cut.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a 1st down.
It's an out route. The catch made.
Yeah, look, the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access. And all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Back to pass. It's Jackson. Makes a quick catch. After the completion, will stop the check out an injured player on the field. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. The back's got it. Look out, he's has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
So Tennessee's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. What an opportunity for this team. It's a program that has national championship DNA, but they fell short last year. Is this group capable of getting back to the winner's circle?
Well, it's certainly the DNA of this program, Chris. You're exactly right. And as a player, you really understand when you put this jersey on, you are rated by championships. That's your legacy, and that's your opportunity right in front of you.
The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's a run. Running back's got it. He shreds the tackle. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the Vols will bring their punt team on the field now. And they'll kick it away here. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Catch made on the out route. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. And he knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fighting him off. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football. Because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Bringing it out. It's Robinson. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
It's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. Goal line formation for the defense. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important 3rd down and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so, and now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
The extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Here comes the rush. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The ball is caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. second down, looking to throw it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
What a spectacular catch. Look at the body control as he leaves his feet. That's a pretty good throw, too. He's given himself some leverage away from the defense, trusting his wide receiver, but an even better catch. What a play.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Chris, I think the true measure of the quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Jackson. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Catch made for the score.
Great teams close the half well, and it's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
The Vols head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, guys, he is telling his team in the locker room that this is the moment they have got to come alive. They get the ball to start this second half, and trailing in a national championship game, they have to start making some noise. He keeps saying, set the tone, throw the first punch. We'll see if they are able to do that here on the opening drive. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Play action fake, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here comes the pressure. On the run here, lets it go.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st out of the 46. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Jackson. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you can rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Bringing pressure. Looking to the end zone. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Man, there is nothing there after the catch because of this defense and the coverage. It is just blanket coverage. It's everything this offense can do just to complete the ball, and then, boom, the defense is right there to take them down.
The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! They are pouring it on now.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here are the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, LSU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good. Coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They start. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball rolls out of bounds. It'll end up being a short gain, but no first down.
This is when you get that small reminder from an offensive coach. I know that it was right near the sideline, just pops out, this ball goes out of bounds. But remember, ball security. You always want to hang on to that football.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Great cut, they whiff on him. It's caught, and he's got a lane. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
1st and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. A quick juke. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. Takes the handoff. It's Cox. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and...
Touchdown, Browns. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They'll bring it down right at the 30-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. And the running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important third down attempt for this offense. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Warren. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down play coming up. Grinding away on the ground. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Warren. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, there's a clear breakdown in coverage and a good find by the quarterback to find this open receiver. And then he hits him for a nice completion. They've got to get down here and get some points here. And this is the point where your quarterback has got to be at his best.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. 7th play of the drive coming up. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Vols just cannot get their defense off the field.
Wow, again on third down, they're able to convert. I tell you what, this is one of those game-sealing style drives that you're going to think about for a long time, because executing on these third downs, this is not easy, and they're able to do it again here and move the chains.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback just kneels down. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. And the long climb for this group ends at the mountaintop. National champions for this season and backing up last season's national championship certainly puts them in the conversation among the great dynasties in recent history in this sport, Joel.
Well, Chris, I totally agree. And you think about the history of college football and these great teams, these great coaches, accomplishing this, back-to-back championships, it puts you on par with those groups. We're going to be thinking about this group forever. These guys have written a legacy that will last forever in college football.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute to this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the LSU Tigers.